And yeah, Suryakumar has obviously came in and set the world alight. He's a fantastic player and plays some shots where you're just sort of scratching your head sometimes. But he's in great form. But about Thursday, hopefully we can try and shut him down and not allow him to get on one of his rampages.
All the best.
Gentleman here.
Ben, with the kind of form Team India is in an important semi-final match, you think they will be a tough opponent to beat because they top the table?
Yeah, I think whoever you face in a semi-final of the World Cup is always going to be tough because both groups were very tough to get through. Finishing top two of either group was always going to be a challenge. But Thursdays, this is the crunch time in tournaments. Thursday's all about which team turns up and can perform the best.
Gentleman here with the white hat.
Ben, I just wanted to know that this has been a strange tournament considering the weather. The batsman hasn't been, able to take the attack to the opposition. But now weather is clear, looking probably will be a fresh pitch. Square boundaries are small, so England can play their natural game.
Well, we'll have to wait and see what the wicket does on Thursday, I guess. It's about assessing and adapting to whatever situation you have in front of you. But obviously we come here to Adelaide, which is very different dimension ground to the grounds that we're used to playing on. We've been playing on big square boundaries and looking to try and get the batters to hit to them. Whereas obviously here we're probably going to have to look to change our tactics around that.
Gentleman next to you.
Yeah, Ben Vimalkumar here. Rohit Sharma hasn't looked at his absolute best in this tournament so far, but the experts are saying that maybe just the 2 big games left. Is England thinking that way?
Well, you'd never look too much into what the great players of your era have what baggage they're taking in. The likes of Rohit and stuff like that. They're world class players. You can't take anything how they performed in the previous games into these big games because we've seen him do it many a time. He's one of the best to play the game, especially in this format. So we won't be taking him lightly at all.
Thanks. Yes, sir, and then Dan.
Ben, how did you take your last innings? Was it an answer to your critics or just happy that it came before a big game?
Nah, just chilled, knew what I had to do. Assessed pretty early that I was going to try my hardest to be there at the end. The situation itself wasn't that too much of an ask. It was basically just to run a ball from the whole time I went in, but the wicket was sort of just slowing up and getting a little bit worse as the more time on it. So I just assessed that I'll stay in there and be there at the end.